Hello Cancer, welcome to Tarot Predictions guys, and this will be your tarot for October 2017. And the first card which will cover up the topic of October, that will be the Queen of Wands. And with her we do have the Hangman guys, so it's all about here. It is all about a realization we are about to do in October. Now that realization could come, or an insight could come from a woman, and it's all about courage, really, Cancer. So what I can say to you in this moment, by looking at these cards, the October is going to be rather peaceful for you. It is because you are going to start preparing, and you are going to start preparing with this woman here, because she is going to either solve a certain issues for you, or she is going to encourage you and give you the hints how you can resolve those issues, most likely about career. And if we talk about a career with these cards, guys, it does look like that you need to be a little bit more kind of consistent with your approach. I mean, you have set a certain goal for yourself and you have to carry on with it. If you do face a certain blockage, because it does look like that you will face a certain blockage here with the Hangman, but these blockages, they are not caused because you don't have the skills, or you don't have the knowledge, or you don't have, the any means necessary. They are caused because because this is how the system works, and there are certain things that just cannot be bypassed. And this is what that woman is going to show you, guys. This is what that woman, most likely, it could be also a male, but they're going to kind of like encourage you. They're going to show you where your strength lies and how you can utilize that strength. Also, they're going to show you where your weaknesses are, because this is also important, and she or he is going to allow you, or kind of like teach you how to hide them, or how not to be exposed. And on top of that, mm, with her or him, you kind of have that business sense. I mean, a lot of business ideas will come to your mind, a lot of ideas how you can be more successful into your working place, for example. Now, talking about your relationship, however, with these two cards, guys, they do favor more the single souls, because they does kind of like implant that you will, I can't say attract, but you will make the impression to a lot of suitors. I don't think that they're going to approach you, however, but this is a sure step that you are about to show to the world that you are ready for a new commitment. I mean, you are ready to meet the next one that is going to share your life, and that you are going to share your life with. And this is a big step that is going to happen for you, Cancer. Now, for those who are in practical relationship, these cards rather show that you're about to realize that it's not about the sex. It isn't about how you both contribute to one another. I mean, there are ups and downs in the physical attraction. Sometimes people just are not into sex, or are not into spending time together. But what matters here is how much connected you are emotionally. What matters here is how much you are connected mentally and on a soul level. So that being said, this is going to make you realize that there is a whole new definition of the relationship that you are at, and I think that you're going to find it much more valuable than you anticipated to be. Now, the things that you need to stand against, or the things that you need to struggle with, that we do have the Page of Cups here with with the Eight of Cups. So the struggling, it's fully emotional, and it's how we can redirect our emotions. And especially for the single souls, as I said, we do see a little bit of madness here, because you're not emotionally involved with someone as a single soul. You will rather want to do that as soon as possible. And there is a danger here that you may end up disappointed a couple of times, or even several times with the Eight of Cups. It does look like that whatever you are, or whomever you are jumping into, it's just not suitable for you. I mean, they do always have that disadvantage that you really, really hate. And basically, you may start losing hope that you will ever find somebody, which isn't the case. And what you need to do in that particular case is that you need to make a serious reassessment. It is because it is not, I don't want to say it is your problem, but maybe you're expecting way too much, at least at the very start of the very initiation into one possible commitment. Talking about a career with these cards, you are not seeing, these cards are showing, guys, that you aren't seeing the big picture. This is why you do have difficulties. As soon as you accept the big picture here, and as soon as you stop paying too much attention to the minor details, which are consuming way too much time, and they're consuming way too much efforts, and they're consuming way too much nerves. Actually, for what I can say with these cards, your nerves are quite scraped down. You're about to realize that it is not as complicated as you think it is. You're about to realize that all that it requires is more time. And even if one approach doesn't work out, the other one is going to, and eventually you will reach your goal. Eventually you're going to have what you really require and what you really are after. Maybe not this month, maybe not the next month, but eventually this is going to happen. This is what these cheat cards are saying. So you need to have faith, and you need to be able also to make a personal reassessment, to make a personal alignment, to realize that you're not always correct, to realize that there is maybe a different approach from the one you have anticipated at the start that is better. And as soon as you realize that, guys, you are about to see that the things are going to start happening. I mean, I promise you that the things are going to start happening for you. Now, what is going to help you here? It is, we do have the Tree of Cups with the Five of Swords, and that is most likely, guys, a material support from people around you. It doesn't have to be money, don't get me wrong. This, as a matter of fact, I think that this isn't about money at all. I mean, this is a reassurance that there will be a people always having your back. No matter in how difficult situations you are, you will never be alone. Yeah, you will get some critics from here and there, probably your mother or your father or your best friends, you know, but these critics doesn't mean that they will not be beside you. Just on the contrary, they will always have your back. As a matter of fact, it is highly advisable that you don't spend the month alone. I mean, and it's every time when you can't be with someone, it's very advisable to do so, because talking with these people, sharing your emotions with these people, guys, and also you know, expressing your feelings on site, that is very important as well. I mean, you shouldn't keep anything within you, because this is what rots you from within. This is what makes you desperate. This is what kind of like make you see no unfoldment. It is making you see no benefits from the ending. And as soon as you start expressing those emotions, yeah, it's gonna come harsh to the people that you're spending time with, but they are ready for that. I mean, they're into it for that, so they can support you emotionally. And you are going to see that rather after these meetings, you will be rather lighter than before. You will be rather less oppressed, and the critics will be very, how can I place them, was very productive, because those critics are going to make you aware that you seriously need to make a personal reassessment. And another personal reassessment, I don't speak that you need to kind of admit to yourself that you are less worthy. Just on the contrary, guys, you need to admit to yourself that you actually does deserve more, but maybe your approach is not from the correct side of the battlefield. Maybe your strategy is not the most beneficial one. Maybe you do need some help, and help is mostly required here at this time. And the last card is what we have is the end, or the result of all that. And we do have the King of Wands here with the that is the Eight of Wands. So at the end of the month, most likely you are about to reach a certain security and stability. You will very well know what is required from you to do, either into your relationship or into your career, and on top of that, you will have the opportunity to do it, which is remarkable. So what really you need to do However, it's not jump into it on your own or kind of like yourself. So if you can make other people to do your work, it is highly advisable. Now you need to realize that you are the intelligence here. You are the brain. You are the thought. And the muscle needs to be someone who is the muscle, but that's not you. Okay, so any kind of advantage you can take from the people you're working with. And under advantage, I don't mean that you have to be mean, you don't have to be surreptitious, you don't have to be rude and or premeditative. Just on the contrary, I mean, this is a mutual benefit here, what we do have. And once you do take those opportunities, guys, and those kind of like doors which are opening in front of you, you're about to see that, well, basically you can achieve great things, but only if you work in team, because alone this month is not going to do anything for you. As a matter of fact, you may lose things along the way if you think that on your own you can pull this one through, either into your career or into your relationship. For example, if you think that you will be able to manage with this difficult project into your career, then you're wrong. On your own, I mean. If you think that your relationship magically is going to fix on its own, well, you are wrong. I mean, you need serious help. For example, if your marriage is to a point where it's about to break, well, you need to seek help from a marriage consultant here, because this could be the marriage consultant who actually presenting you and your wife or husband with an opportunity, or kind of like with a solution how you can save your marriage, and it will be beneficial for the both of you. What I'm trying to say here, guys, is that you will have not just the idea, but you will have the way figured out how you can pull your things through, either establishing your personal business, being in one relationship, finding a new job, you name it. It is just, the thing is that you can't pull this one on your own, and you need to seek a competent help here. And you don't even have to seek it. I mean, the help is going to come from to you, because the help is someone or something that you very well know. It's just they were unaware of your struggle. Okay, so that was the tarot reading for you guys for October, for Cancer, for October 2017, and I hope you guys enjoyed it and it is helpful to you. And if it does, please like and share the video so it can help to more people. Now, if you do want to have a private reading with me, where you can ask your questions in particular, you can always purchase one at www.tarotpredictions.net. And after that, if you don't contact me through the contact form at the website, I will contact you and we're going to schedule a comfortable time for both of us. And until then, guys, I wish you the best of luck in October and see you next time. Bye.